Barrister Tiffany Wong is a descendant of a famous Hainanese family and has grown up watching her grandmother making this famous dish.
Okay, so we're just going to roughly chop some garlic. Now I'm just going to chop up some ginger coarsely. The next step, Maeve, is to put it in the blender. And then we're also going to grab some shallots. I find that actually the flavour is improved if you blend it before you put it in the chook. Now it doesn't need to be too fine. I'm just going to grab this and stuff it inside the chicken.
It smells so beautiful and fresh.
Oh, it's delicious. It's just delicious. Cooking wine in, Shaoxing rice wine. And also some soy sauce, light that is. And then the bird is ready to go. The next thing to do, Maeve, is to turn this water off.
Oh, so it's boiling?
It's boiled, that's correct.
And then you turn it off?
Switch it off. The key to this dish is that you don't boil the chicken. And that's what makes it so very luscious.
So it very, very gently poaches.
That's exactly right. Now, I like to add just a bit more ginger and shallot to the outside water, just to increase the flavour.
How long?
An hour in total. You also do need to turn the heat back on halfway through the process, bring the water back up to the boil, and then let it just cook inside the water again. What I'm doing here is I'm frying some ginger and garlic in chicken fat, and then I'm going to add that to the rice to give it a lovely flavour. A rice cooker helps, but you don't need a rice cooker. You can cook it by the absorption method in a saucepan. I'm now going to add the pandan leaves. It's best to knot them to release the flavour. You need to put in the right amount of stock according to the directions. So I've got some soy sauce here. I'm also going to add some salt and just about a teaspoon or so of sesame oil, not too much because this is a very strong flavour. So now I'm going to just pour this and massage it into the chicken. Just add an extra layer of flavour. Okay, right. I think that's about right. Now I'm going to cut up the chicken.
Really tender.
It's very tender. There it is, Maeve.
Impressive.
Add, of course, the chicken rice is the next step.
Good. Can't wait. It smells so good.
Pick up some chicken here. And then we're going to put some sauce on. Chilli sauce. You've also got a ginger and garlic sauce. And some soy sauce.
Look at that chicken. That is really good.
Isn't it delicious?
That is genuinely, absolutely fabulous.
Thank you.
In Singapore, every taxi driver knows the best places to eat, and they're usually the hawker stalls or street vendors where great food materialises in minutes with a smoking wok and a high flame.
We have so many meals in a day, so like maybe 6 or 8 meals in a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't have breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Chi-Yong is a Melbourne chef and cooking teacher who says his skills with food come largely from growing up in a food-obsessed country.
And what is a hawker stall?
The concept of hawker is like every store we have a single dish specialized. For example, we may have a Singapore laksa, and that store will only sell Singapore laksa. Every store, they will cook everything on the spot. Everything is freshly cooked, and it's so cheap. It's atmosphere. You know why? Because eating in a hawker center is like eating with so many strangers under one roof. It's like eating with a family.
That's nice.
It's fun. It's so fun. You get to meet someone new.
So it's a big celebration of food.
Yeah, it's a big celebration and a big feasting of food as well.
For a country that eats all the time, snacks are highly developed. A fresh, tangy salad called rojak is a favourite at hawker stalls.
Rojak itself actually just means mixture, which we're going to do, start mixing. It's a vegetable and fruit salad. Chili. It's a tablespoon of belacan. In it goes. Palm sugar.
So you like the very dark palm sugar,
Yeah,
do
the
you?
really black one. You can just shave it in.
Oh, it's so moist.
Yeah, it is really nice and moist. It's shrimp paste. Mm-hmm. It's also quite pungent and strong, the smell, but it is delicious to eat.
Oh, good.
That's 8 tablespoons of that.
So this is the balance of hot, sour, salty, sweet.
Sweet, yes. Mm-hmm. And this is the sour bit that's coming in. This is tamarind. Mm-hmm. Don't let that dark coloured looking paste put you off because it is delicious. It really is.
Yeah, it does. It looks great.
And then after this, all the vegetables will start going in. Mm. We call it a bangkwang. And you just slice it in fairly thinly. And then the green mango. It's a raw mango. It's really quite firm, the mango, actually. And it's actually very sourish, but it's still got a nice crunch to it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Too. Yeah. Just nice bite-sized pieces will do. And the cucumber. Bean shoots. The kangkong that has been parboiled. Pineapple. Got to have that pineapple in. And now I'll add in the fried beancurd, tau pok, we call them, just in triangle. Just
so you crisped this up, didn't you?
Yeah, I crisped it up in the oven, or else you can do it in the grill. And this is the yu cha kueh, which is the crispy colour. It's really crispy. Gives it a good, nice crunch. Oh, can you hear that? It's just fried dough, actually. Make sure they all get coated with the dressing. And then it's ready to serve.
Geez, that's pretty easy.
Oh, yeah, it's fast and quick.
Fast and quick.
Fast and quick, and tastes good too. Into the bowl it goes. Extra lime if it's needed. And plenty of peanuts. Generous sprinkling of peanuts on there. This gives it a nice crunch.
Whoa, little taste
and
of
the thing
Singapore.
that goes with it is the little bamboo skewers.
That's how they serve
That's
them,
how they
isn't
serve it in Singapore.
What do you go for?
Oh, me, I love the fried beancurd, so I'm going for the fried beancurd if I can find it. Yeah, that's mine, the crunchy
I'll
bit.
go the same too.
Wow.
That is an explosion of flavour, isn't it? Salty, sweet, sour.
Beautiful.
Takes me back to Singapore.
Yes, it does.
Alex, why do you think crabs are the national dish of Singapore?
Because of its taste of the dish, especially when it's a festive season. You know, people want to have a feast, they just go for Singapore chili mud crab. A good sized crab is normally about 800 to 1 kilogram. Anything smaller than that, you don't get a lot of meat in it.
To begin the dish, Alex cuts the crab into sections with a cleaver, breaking the shell of the claw to help cooking. He washes the crab, scrubbing some parts of the shell. He then prepares the rich sauce, starting with onions.
Cut it into pieces. Then you get some chilies. I normally use for a serve of chili mud crab. I use about 8 chili patties. If you like it a bit hotter, you can actually add a few more in it.
Yeah.
So blend this for about 30 seconds. And once you bring these onions to the boil, you can actually throw in a thumb-sized dried shrimp.
Just whole like that.
Just throw it in.
Yeah.
We just melt in there with the oil. We just need to dry up the onions a little bit. It gives you the fragrance.
Yeah.
And then that's what you want for your base. You add in about